Hello everyone. In today's story video, you will learn how hard work can change your life. Let's start. In the outskirts of Kanpur, there stood a half-built house made of red bricks. It was not just shelter, it was Rakho's world. At 9, he helped his father, a construction laborer, mix cement while other kids played cricket. Raghav balanced bricks on his head. They had no electricity, no clean water, but Raghav had a books, a torn math textbook, and an old dictionary he found in a garbage bin. Every night he studied by candlelight, solving questions on leftover cement bags. His dream was to become a civil engineer and build homes for people like his family. Villagers laughed. Laborers' son want to become engineer. But Raghav didn't answer. He worked harder in silence. At 16, Raghav joined a government school. He was older than his classmates and constantly mocked for his broken shoes and rough hands. In his first year, he failed in physics. His teacher called him a wasted seed. He returned home devastated. That night, he sat in front of the unfinished wall, which was built by his father. He cried. His father sat beside him and said, "A wall is built one brick at a time, so its success. Don't stop laying your bricks." Those words changed something in Raghav. He made a study schedule, borrowed guidebooks, and even taught other kids to revise better. Slowly, his marks improved. In his final year, Raghav topped his school in math and won a district level scholarship exam. A local newspaper published Bricklayer's son builds his own future. He was invited to speak at a local college where he said, "We don't get to choose our beginnings, but we do choose our direction." That year, he cracked a government engineering entrance exam, but he had no money for hostel or travel. He worked night shift at a warehouse, slept 4 hours a day, and used public library internet to study. In his second year of college, tragedy struck. Raghav's father met with an accident on a construction site. He slipped into a coma. Raghav had to return home, unsure if he would ever complete his degree. He worked as a junior mason during the day and cared for his father at night. His professors thought he had dropped out, but he studied from borrowed books, took his exams internally, and passed with excellence. People called him foolish for trying, but he only said one thing: "I'm building two lives, mine and my father's." Raghav returned to college in his final year and designed a low-cost, earthquake-resistant home model for rural families. It was selected for a national expo in Delhi. His design catch the attention of a construction startup who offered him a job and later backed his own project. Within 3 years, Raghav started Nirmar Homes, a company building affordable houses for laborers, widows, and disaster victims. One day he stood in front of his completed dream, a housing colony named after his father. Now a known name in the world of unstable architecture, Raghav returns to his village every year to speak in school, dressed simply, still carrying his old dictionary in his bag. He founds education for poor kids and builds libraries in rural areas. In one of his talks, a boy asked, "Sir, were you never afraid?" Raghav smiled and replied, "I was afraid of one thing, that I would leave the world as I found it. So I decided to change a little corner of it." His journey was not about becoming rich, it was about building something that would outlive him. Moral: the true measure of a man is not what he builds for himself, but what he builds for others.